A story for Valentine's Day. We often take for granted the very things that most deserve our gratitude. Larry and Joanne were an ordinary couple. They lived in an ordinary house on an ordinary street. Like any other ordinary couple, they struggled to make ends meet and to do the right things for their children. They were ordinary in yet another way. They had their squabbles. Much of their conversation concerned what was wrong in their marriage and who was to blame. Until one day, when the most extraordinary event took place. You know, Joanne, I have got a magic chest of drawers. Every time I open them, they're full of socks and underwears. Larry said, I want to thank you for filling them all these years. Joanne stared at her husband over the top of her glasses. What do you want, Larry? Nothing. I just want you to know I appreciate those magic drawers. This wasn't the first time Larry had done something odd, so Joanne pushed the incident out of her mind until few days later. Joanne, thank you for recording so many correct check numbers in the ledger this month. You put down the right numbers 15 out of 16 times, and that's a record. Disbelieving what she had heard, Joanne looked up from her mending. Larry, you're always complaining about my recording the wrong check numbers. Why stop now? No reason. I just wanted you to know I appreciate the efforts you are making. Joanne shook her head and went back to her mending. What's got into him? She mumbled to herself. Nevertheless, the next day when Joanne wrote a check at the grocery store, she glanced at her checkbook to confirm that she had put down the right check numbers. Why do I suddenly care about those dumb check numbers? She asked herself. She tried to disregard the incident, but Larry's strange behavior intensified. Joanne, that was a great dinner, he said one evening. I appreciate all your efforts. Why, in past 15 years, I'll bet you have fixed over 14,000 meals for me and the kids. Then, Joanne, the house looks spiffy. You have really worked hard to get it looking so good. And even thanks, Joanne, for just being you. I really enjoy your company. Joanne was growing worried. Where's the sarcasm, the criticism? She wondered. Her fears that something peculiar was happening to her husband were confirmed by 16-year-old Sally, who complained, Dad's gone bonkers, Mom. He just told me I look nice with all these makeup and these sloppy clothes. He still said it. That's not Dad, Mom. What's wrong with him? Whatever was wrong, Larry didn't get over it. Day in and day out, he continued focusing on the positive. Over the weeks, Joanne grew most accustomed to her mate's unusual behavior and occasionally even gave him a grudging thank you. She prided herself on taking it all in stride until one day something so peculiar happened she became completely discombobulated. I want you to take a break, Larry said. I'm going to do the dishes, so please take your hands off the frying pan and leave the kitchen. Thank you, Larry. Thank you very much. Joanne's step was now a little lighter, her self-confidence higher, and once in a while she hummed. She didn't seem to have as many blue moods anymore. I rather like Larry's new behavior, she thought. That would be the end of the story, except one day another most extraordinary event took place. This time it was Joanne who spoke. Larry, she said, I want to thank you for going to work and providing for us all these years. I don't think I have ever told you how much I appreciate it. Larry has never revealed the reason for his dramatic change of behavior, no matter how hard Joanne has pushed for an answer, and so it will likely remain one of the life's mysteries. But it's one I am thankful to live with. You see, I am Joanne, authored by Joanne Larsen. Thank you.